Morning, I'm CP Chong from Johor Bahru. I'm the main speaker of the YouTube program, The Truth. So today's the main topics of the YouTube program is about the truth of academic education in Johor State. So in the past 20 years, so there are a lot of parents send their children to Singapore for primary, secondary, O and A level education. Now, with the recent changes in Singapore policy, the school fee of Singapore government school in primary, secondary, OA level for non-Singaporean and for PR is getting higher and higher. So that's why now, if you want to send the kids to Singapore for primary and secondary O and A level education, the school fee plus the transport will be more or less equivalent to the expenses in the international school in Johor Bahru. That's why in the past 10 years, there are a lot of these international primary and secondary international school has been established in Johor Bahru. And more parents start sending their kids to international school in Johor Bahru for their academic education. Now, at the moment, in Johor Bahru, there are many different international primary and secondary international school. The school fee will range from perhaps 2,000 per month to even higher than 10,000 per month. So, of course, this expenditure can be affordable by the richer family, but to a lot of parents, especially those parents who have 2 to 3 kids in a family, when they are sending their kids to international primary school and secondary school, perhaps this education expenditure is one of the very heavy burden for most of the parents. Now, with the COVID-19 coming, so we expect in Malaysia there will be 2 to 3 million of the Malaysians will be retrenched, and in Singapore there will be 2 to 300,000 of the employees will be retrenched. Then in Malaysia, we also forecast around 30% of SME will shut down. So perhaps, I believe, in Johor State, there will be a lot of parents, a lot of SME bosses may have some financial difficulty in the next 3 to 5 years. So in our last YouTube program, I have shared one YouTube program about financial planning in order to solve the financial crisis due to the COVID-19. So those parents who have not gone through this YouTube program, you can log into the YouTube program and look for the title, The Truth of COVID-19 and Financial Crisis. So within this YouTube, I have shared my knowledge as a UK Chartered Accountant, Malaysia Chartered Accountant, and Singapore Chartered Accountant, as well as a Certified Financial Planner, as a practicing accountant and this practicing financial planner in Malaysia, to guide the parent as how to deal with the economic crisis. Now, those parents who have this financial difficulty because of this COVID-19, either maybe one of the parents has been retrenched, or because of the shutdown of the business will result in cash flow problem. So now, in my this financial planning YouTube program, I try to focus on the cash management. So how to change your lifestyle, how to change your spending habit is one of the most effective way for you to deal with the COVID-19 financial crisis. So now, as far as the spending habit is concerned, to most of the household, the most important expenditure besides living expenses will be housing loan, car loan, and the education expenditure of the children. So if you send 2 to 3 of your kids to international primary school and secondary school for the study, then your education expenditure can be very high. So now, if you have suffered this so-called financial difficulty, one of the very important steps is that perhaps you can arrange your kids to continue their study, to transfer them to the Chinese primary school, Malay primary school, or Tamil primary school. For secondary school students, you can start planning to transfer them to government secondary school or Chinese independent school, which can save you a lot of money. Okay, so now, as far as the KTC accountant is still concerned, we've been established since 1997 for 23 years. So 3 years ago, we started 7 branches hand in hand with our present KTC accountant institute. So we are now providing the academic tuition for UPSR, SPM and STPM, as well as Cambridge primary, secondary, O and A level. 3 years ago, we got approval from Ministry of Education Putrajaya for the special license. Okay, we got 7 licenses approved by Putrajaya MOE to conduct the tuition not only for the local syllabus but also for the Cambridge primary, O and A level. So those parents who have so-called send your kids to the international school, whether primary or secondary school, if you want your kids to continue to complete their Cambridge international qualification, so after you send them to the government school, you can still send to our tuition center for the Cambridge syllabus, so that they can also complete their Cambridge primary, secondary, O and A level qualification. Okay, so now for most of the parents who have sent their kids to international school, whether primary or secondary school, or even those parents who have sent their kids to Chinese, Malay or Tamil primary school, normally they still send the kids to the tuition center. Like our present tuition center, we have a lot of kids are in fact from international school. So Now, beside the school fee at the moment paid by the parent to international school, they still pay about 300 to 500 ringgit of the tuition fee. Right? So that means now, the parent, whether you are in government school or international school, right, you can send your kids to PTC, still spend the same tuition fee, a few hundred ringgit, but you can help your kids to achieve the international Cambridge qualification. So in the past 2 years, we've been providing about 5 subjects, inclusive 3 languages: English, Bahasa Malaysia, and Chinese. So on top of that, we also provide science and maths tuition. We have 5 subject tuition provided for primary level. Secondary level, besides the 5 subjects that we mentioned just now, we also provide additional 3 subjects in accounting, business, and economics. Now, the main reason for us to establish the academic division 3 years ago is basically we want to train our source of students from 3 years old to 16 years old to be able to communicate better English, better language skill. On top of that, to have a better foundation in the subject called accounting, business, and economics. Now, for all the parents, whether your kids are studying science stream or art stream or commerce stream, doesn't matter. Now, the 3 subjects that we offer as our strength, okay, as a accountant institute who train UK chartered accountant, we have very high standard of training in the subject like accounting, business, and economics. Now, all parents, so whether your kids want to become accountant or lawyer, engineer, or even doctor, so the knowledge in these 3 subjects are very important. In the 21st century, the success of an individual, of a corporation, of a country depends on the knowledge that you possess for the management of the resources. So now the 3 subjects are in fact going to teach you how to manage the resources. So as far as the economics is concerned, after the student go through the O and A level economics subject, so this person will be learning the set of knowledge, the skill, as how to manage the world resources, the country resources, the corporate resources, and the household resources. So the resource utilization is a key to the success for a person, for a company, even for a country. So the knowledge in economics, whether you are science stream or you are art stream or commerce stream, are equally important. For business, when you learn business in O level and A level, you'll be learning how to run an organization, how to manage the resources of an organization, how to do planning, controlling, and decision making of an organization. So this knowledge is very important for a success of an individual. Whether you are a doctor, lawyers, engineer, you still need to deal with the business, you still need to deal with the resource management. So without this knowledge, you are not able to run your business as a doctor, as a lawyer, as an engineer effectively. So now, as far as accounting is concerned, it's a subject that you can learn to convert data into information. Accounting is a method, it's a system which help you be able to record, be able to process the data into information and use the information for planning, for decision making and for controlling. So these are the very important knowledge for the success of any individual in the modern world. So with these three knowledge that you possess will help you to become a better person, a more powerful person, a more knowledgeable person in the resource management. And the resource management is the key to the survival, to the success of an individual, a country, or a company. So I wish to call on all the parents, right? If you have the opportunity to send your kids to learn the three subjects, let them learn as early as possible, irrespective whether they want to go for science stream, art stream, or commerce stream. I believe this knowledge are very essential for any individual, for their success, for their growth in future. So today, after I try to enlighten all the parents, all the students about academic education, so I wish to introduce my manager in the southern 3 branches. So the first person is Miss Nini from our Desa.
Good morning everyone, I'm Nini from KTC Desa Cempelang branch. If you're looking for tuition program for your primary or secondary school children, you can contact us to join our free trial class for our local and international syllabus classes. Currently, we are also providing online classes during the MCO period, so if you have any inquiries, please do not hesitate to contact us.
Okay. Second person is our Mr. Oscar from Skudai branch.
Hi everyone, I'm Oscar Tan from Skudai Education Center. We provide different types of primary and secondary school tuition classes. So if you are interested, then please visit our center. Then we will explain to you further. Thank you.
So the third person is Mr. Aaron from Desa Cempelang branch.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Aaron from the Cempelang branch. If you are looking for any ACCA, LCCI or any professional accounting courses, you may visit our branch to get more information. Thank you.
So next is Mr. Alan from Johor Bahru branch.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Mr. Alan from KTC Johor Bahru. So if you are looking for UK internationally recognized accounting programs such as ACCA, LCCI, or Cambridge O and A level education or tuition, you are welcome to contact my office. Thank you.
The last one is Miss Ng from Desa Cempelang.
Hello, hi all. I am Miss Ong. I come from KTC Desa Cempelang branch, and we have offer the kindergarten, preschool, and tuition center, tuition program, and have the online classes and handcraft activity. We have can contact us. Thank you.
So now, all the dear parents, okay, so I believe academic education is important starting point for every children. So I believe in the modern world, for your children to get ready to face the so-called the challenges in the future. Of course, first thing first, they must master their languages. So through our this KTC Education Center, we can help your kids to master 3 languages, that is English, Bahasa Malaysia, and Chinese. Now, on top of that, as I said here, we are also focused on science and maths. So, as well as accounting, business, and economics, which are very crucial for everybody. Now, I hope the parents know that all this very essential knowledge which can be very helpful for the success of your kids. So, and then the internationally recognized qualification like Cambridge Primary, O-level, A-level qualification. Okay, so the kids, once they possess this qualification, they can go to any reputable university, whether Cambridge, Oxford, for their future study. Okay, so that means now, perhaps go through our this KTC tuition center, right? So perhaps we can assist you to achieve all this qualification and to gain all the essential knowledge that your kids require to become successful in their future. So finally, I wish to welcome all of you to KTC to make further inquiry about our program. Thank you very much.